Hi there! Welcome to Hannibal Crossing, where I will show you scrumptious and nutritious recipes ideal for hiking and camping, from light and simple to gourmet and complex. If you enjoy this episode, remember that the sub button said the last beer in the fridge is theirs, not yours, so give it a smack and subscribe. Today we're going to make a simple bowl of instant ramen noodles and zhuzh it up a little bit, and then some more, and then a lot. This dish is a transformer. You'll need a pot, stove, and a cup or bowl. Let's head outside and get cooking. First, we are making sure we have a safe place for cooking with flame. Remember, only you can prevent forest fires. I've laid out all our ingredients in an orderly manner. This is called mise en place, but I prefer the term knolling, and that's our word of the day. Google knolling and learn more. You could use wood, gas, or alcohol for this. We just need to bring our water to a quiet simmer. Okay, let's talk about that amazing bowl of wonder called ramen. We're going to use the classic instant ramen noodles that are made of wheat flour, water, salt, and kansui, which is an alkaline that adds elasticity to the noodles. Cheap and moderately nutritious. It's as easy as bringing about 1.5 cups of water to boil, add the noodles, and cook for 2 or 3 minutes. If your pot is a little small for the noodle brick, then snap it a half on the fault line to keep the noodles long. Then add that flavor packet, stir, and continue to cook for another 30 seconds, and you are done. But wait, there's more! Now, classic trail recipe is the ramen bomb, where we would add the flavor packet and then a pack of instant mashed potatoes, which were invented by Canadian Edward Asselbergs. That's a lot of easily digestible quick carbs. But screw that, it's a gummy mess, trust me. But save the flavor pack to make mashed potatoes on its own. It's not bad. Hey, make sure to enjoy the gorgeous lakeside view while your ramen is cooking. You know what? We're going to zhuzh it up and make shio ramen with dashi. To make a shio broth, you need soy sauce, chicken stock, and pork stock powder, bonito flakes, dried mushrooms, and for a fat and protein, I'm going to use a pepperoni stick, which brings some nice spice too. The stick is a genius move, trust me. I use these little paper bindles to carry my dry spices with me. They are better than Ziplocs because the spices tend to stick to plastic. I had to Google to learn how to make them, and now I'm certain to be on a watch list for drugs. I've linked below the instructions for paper bindles for you. We are going to drain and set our noodles aside in a covered bowl, as that is the way. And then we start a fresh pot of water on a very low simmer, not too hot as we don't want to boil off the aromatics. Start with the dried mushrooms in tiny pieces, as they take the longest to rehydrate, but really bring the umami flavor to this dish. Next up, add the stock powders and pepperoni. Yum! I love a good pepperoni stick. They are cheap and pack well, but remember, the bears like them too, so store them safely. Once some of that fat has come out of the meat, then add the soy sauce and bonito flakes for the taste of umami seafood goodness. Now we could add the noodles back and have an amazing roll of ramen, but let's zhuzh it up some more. Turn off the heat, and we're going to add some finishing touches to our broth to make it a heck of a meal. By the way, in my humble opinion, Korean instant ramen are better because they have more bite or dente. First up is Spam. Yep, Spam. It's shelf-stable, full of fat, protein, and salt, which you need when hiking. And it's almost traditional in this dish. You know what? With that magic pepperoni stick, I think the Spam is over the top. Let's save it for next time. Maybe go with the potatoes. Let's add some veggies in here. Wasabi peas travel well and add a spicy punch. Now finally, we are ready to top it off with some chili flakes and furikake, which is an amazing condiment that is crushed nori seaweed mixed with sesame seeds, sugar, and salt. This gives us the taste of the ocean. Time for the final ingredient. What is really going to zhuzh this up is adding miso. Miso is really good for your digestive system and brings all the umami bombs to the pot. Now, miso doesn't like high temperatures as it will lose that flavor, so be nice and gently add it in. I think we're ready. Let's pour it over our noodles. And on the side we have some kimchi, which is a spicy pickled cabbage to bring that crunch and also some heat and acid to round out our flavor palette. You know what? Let's throw it in there too. Kitchen sink ramen is the best. A soft-boiled egg would go great with this, but we'll do that another time. Let's put it in the bowl and arrange it to look all nice. To eat it, I'm going to use metal chopsticks and a ramen charenge or renge spoon. Use a sippy cup and the chopsticks to create a temporary cooling rack before sticking those hot noodles in your gob. Check out this cool ramen bowl and spoon set. The spoon hooks onto the bowl in 2 different ways to avoid a horrific drowning. Thanks to our sponsor, the Cutlery Review, for providing the renge spoon. You can see a link below to purchase it yourself. Wow, wow, and more wow. This is one of the best meals we've ever made. No kidding. An empty bowl and a runny nose tells you that your ramen is a hit. Be sure to try this recipe out for yourself. On a cold day of hiking or camping, this simple dish will warm you, feed you, and give you the energy you need. It tastes delicious and goes amazing with a cold beer or 3. But how's the dish rate? Let's look at the chart. It's a cheap meal that is easy to make with superb flavor. Ingredients are easily sourced and provide about 800 calories. Total cook time, including heating the water, is about 20 minutes. And with easy cleanup and light to pack, this meal rates 5 out of 5 cleavers. I'm going to finish my soup in peace in this amazing setting, so let's head back to the studio. I love ramen noodles, but if you really want to uber zhuzh it up, I recommend topping the dish with gold leaf. Gold leaf adds no flavor at all, and in the end is flushed away, but it looks cool. Try wearing a gold outfit while eating it to avoid slurp splashing broth on your tuxedo. All the cool kids are doing it. Thanks for joining us on Hannibal Crossing, and we'll see you next time.